So we recently took a trip with our friends Alex and Casey to Bar Harbor, Maine. We spent a total of 2 nights there and tried to jam pack as many activities as we could during that time.
So we'll be coming out with a video next week breaking down our costs for this trip and our previous trip to York, Maine. If you haven't seen that video, there's a link in the description below. So keep an eye out for that video to see how you can travel and have fun on a budget.
Hope you enjoy watching some of our highlights.
Bar Harbor is located on the north coast of Maine, just under 3 hours north of Portland, and as you can see here, it's a big island.
This is our view from our little cottage.
Without much further ado, I give...
Look at how cute it is. Don't judge a book by its cover, we'll show you the inside.
Has to be at least 3 times bigger than this. He's absolutely right.
After we unpacked at the cottage, we headed downtown to have dinner at Side Street Cafe.
After dinner, we went to Hadley Point, which is right near our cottage, to watch the sunset. This would be a great place to come and have a fire at night.
I am having a breakfast of champions before we go for a hike on the Bee Hive Trail. And this is what I put my coffee in this morning that I brought from home, my cold brew. The Bee Hive Trail is in Acadia National Park. To get to this particular trailhead, you have to enter at the Sand Beach entrance. It's a one-way road that leads you there. As you can see, the views are absolutely stunning from the summit. Just know the front entrance of the trail does have some steep terrain. I was only slightly nervous at times.
Everyone made it to the summit safely, but there was one misstep. The trail can become really busy during peak summer times in the middle of the day, so if you want to avoid the crowd, try to get there early in the morning.
As you continue to follow the one-way road, there are plenty of spots to stop and enjoy the views or hike other trails. After hiking, we headed downtown again to explore the shops and different eateries we could find. We are at Ben's Chocolate Emporium. We came specifically to get their lobster ice cream. Greg's trying the ice cream for the first time. Did you get a lobster bite in it?
It's a nice creamy vanilla.
You get a real big chunk of lobster, it's lobster.
No, I'll take a bigger chunk. You get like a little subtle flavor, but it's not overpowering.
Wait till you take a big chunk, it's real lobster. But buttery. It has to melt a little bit, you know.
It's really good.
So every year we try to get an ornament of a destination we went to. So we are in a Christmas shop looking around. We found a cool it in. Ooh. These claw ornaments that are painted here at the store. We're gonna go with one that looks like kind of Acadia National Park.
After hiking the trails and exploring the downtown, it was time to stop for a drink and an appetizer at Larry's Landing. My biggest regret of the trip was not ordering the fish and chips, which looked delicious. Our next stop was My Manor Inn, where we grabbed a round of drinks and sat in the front lawn.
If we ever came back to Bar Harbor, we would definitely splurge to spend a night here. The atmosphere, the location, the staff, all just made me literally fall in love with it.
Hollywood Power Hotel, front desk. Yes, be right up in the next.
There it is, right there.
We then headed back to the cottage, and Greg surprised us all when he stuck to his claims and actually took a dip in the water. After getting ready, we got around to some fancy craft cocktails at Private Social before dinner. We ended our night with dinner at McKay's, which held up to all the 5-star reviews on Yelp. Our last morning, we headed back to Acadia to see Jordan Pond. If we had more time and weren't trying to get back to work, we would have planned to hike it. Lastly, we drove up Cadillac Mountain, which again, if we weren't crunched for time, we might have decided to hike it. On our way out, we stopped at this little hidden gem called Mother's Kitchen. If you like farm-to-table, fresh ingredients, this is definitely the place to go.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you like and subscribe.